finally on the trail, about 3 or 4 miles past the valley. There's Half Dome in the background. If you could see close enough, you could see a line of people going up the backside, climbing the cables. I must have passed 150 people coming out of the valley. It's nice to get past the turnoff to Half Dome, because now I should see a lot less people. So it's a beautiful day. I'm glad to finally be on the trail. Climbing up the last little bit to Donahue Pass. Started the second day, about 36 miles in. 28 years ago or so, my brother and I skied up over this pass. It sure looks different without all the snow, but it's a beautiful day up here. I'm going to have to push pretty hard today to get my miles in. But hopefully it'll go well, and I'll get to Cascade Valley. Passing right through Devil's Post Pile now, and I've been reading about this blowdown they had through here. Look at all the trees that have been blown down by a big wind just this last winter. I know the early part of the season this blocked a trail. It would be much tougher now if I had to deal with this stuff, with all these blown down trees. So I'm glad they got this all cleared out. A couple miles into day 3, Silver Divide in the background. That's where I'm headed for today. And reality has set in. I had hoped to do more miles in a day. Yesterday was supposed to be 45, more like 40. And it's just a reality that you can't go that fast. It's not that I'm tired or it's hard. It is hard, but it just takes a long time to get where you're trying to go. And so I'm having to just be a little more realistic about how much I can do. 40 miles a day in the mountains with a pack is a tough go. Anyway, I just keep adding up the numbers, and the numbers add up to H-A-R-D. So I'm moving well, feeling pretty good. I've got to do 38 today because I'm hoping to meet my brother at Paiute Creek. It's a long ways away. It is absolutely spectacular out here. Today is going to be another beautiful day. So if you got to be suffering, it might as well be here. Actually, no suffering at all. I'm really enjoying it. But I'm talking about yesterday was a 16-hour day. The day before was a 14-hour day. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning to be on the trail by 5:30. So that's the reality of it. Rolling by Marie Lake right now, which represents about 100 miles in the run. Well, the hike, more of a hike than a run. And for a 100-mile run, the aid stations have been pretty piss poor. Right back there is about it. So, unfortunately, it's real smoky. There's a fire nearby, probably near Edison Lake. So you can see it's a really pretty area, really incredible mountain scenery, but it is really smoky. So smoky that there's even ash coming down. So just getting ready to roll over Selden Pass, 10,880 feet, and then I got another 9 miles or so to Paiute Creek, and that's where I'll make camp. Day 4, coming up to Evolution Valley pretty soon. Last night, coming into camp about 10 o'clock, I passed the halfway point, 110 miles. So I'm getting there. Every day is long, but there's a lot to see and it's beautiful. I'm still having a great time. It was good last night to come into camp because my brother Jim and his kids were there. They were coming up here to walk up into Evolution Valley where I'm headed today. So it was nice to see a friendly face. Another long day today. It's sunset here up on the top of Glen Pass. My day started out on Mather Pass at sunrise, and in between that I also went up Pinchot Pass. So I've got three 12,000 foot passes for the day. I doubt whether there's many people that can say that or even want to. As far as you can look around, as far as the eye can see, there are big mountains. It's an incredible place. The sun's going down. I've got to put my headlamp on. I've got to get another 5 or 6 miles in tonight. A very early start in the morning, and then Whitney, Mt Whitney, and Whitney Portal, and finish up. Climbing up 15,000 foot Forester Pass. started to divide it meadows 7 miles ago at about 2:30 in the morning. I camped yesterday, not even camp, it was a bivouac. Started around 11:30 or so didn't get much sleep. I'm nearing the top of Forester. From there, I'll get down to Crabtree Meadows and begin the climb up Mt Whitney, tag the summit, and be done with the John Muir Trail. Then it's a quick run, 11-mile run, down to Whitney Portal. And I will be done in more ways than one. I am profoundly tired, but still moving well, and I'm excited to get this one done. It's been a great experience, but it's time to be done. So it's probably a little after 7. I'm climbing up Whitney right now. I'd hoped to get up there a lot earlier in the day, but as I was going up, I was afraid I might get caught in the late afternoon thunderstorms that'll typically start booming, and you just absolutely cannot be up high when that happens. So I ended up just setting up my tent and waiting it out while the lightning cracked on the peaks all around, and the rain was coming down, the wind was blowing, and then all of a sudden it broke. Not a cloud in the sky, it's beautiful. So I won't get to the top until dark, but that's all right. I can roll over the top, run the 11 miles down to Whitney Portal, and meet my friend John there, and call this one over. It'll be the end of a 40-mile day, and I wish I could see the views from the top and see the 200 or so miles north from where I came in the last 5 days, but I'll be happy just to get down and have it be done tonight. So it's a beautiful night for walking up the peak. The air is getting a little thin, so I'm breathing hard, but no other place I'd rather be. But I'm looking forward to getting home too. You know, it occurs to me as the sun is going down, the trip is getting close to the end, that it's not worth doing this stuff if you don't have a home to come back to and people who love you. So Sean, Naomi, and Kirsten, I'll see you guys soon, and I appreciate the love and support that allows me to do things that I love to do, even when it sometimes is neither comfortable nor to your benefit that I do this stuff. So I'll see you guys soon. I love you.